The most important media outlet in the country right now.
Welcome to The Watering Hole. This is episode 101.
We're into
the next.
deep into triple figures.
Is it century? Yeah.
Yeah.
Back after a week off, eh?
Yeah, it's been a while.
Little annual leave.
I do apologise. It wasn't annual leave. It was sick leave.
Sick leave, yeah. Bit crook.
Oh, I tell you what, that man flu
Yeah.
took me down.
Yeah, it's
Took the your whole house down.
I do apologise. That was on me. That one. The
That's okay.
whole family was sick,
Yeah.
but it didn't stop the golf.
No.
we might need to set up some kind of thing like we can do another.
Like a safe word.
No, no. Like as in we can do another episode. Like as in we could record one together, Whitey.
Just me and you.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Just muscle him out of the equation. Yeah, we are really the personality of this. He's the dead weight.
I would voluntarily take a week off because I'd
Oi,
love to listen to that podcast. I don't think it would have anything to do with golf,
That
with LIV or
podcast-
anything. I don't think it would have anything to do with it.
There'd be some serious rabbit holes in that podcast.
Oh, yeah.
It would be disgusting.
Yeah, it'd be absurd. It'd be deleted immediately.
I think it would rate its ass off, actually.
Okay.
All right, if you say so.
Thank you, Peter Malinauskas.
Thank you, Big Swing, Mile End, and thank you, Pirate Life. Now, before we get to the hot crack,
Yeah.
my lovely little friend here,
The Yada.
closest to the pinata,
Yeah.
we didn't break this fellow
Okay.
on the 100th episode. I thought I'd just leave it, but you know what?
How are you
I
going to kill
need
it?
some tasty treats. I'm just going to squeeze it.
Oh, I was hoping you're going to
Squeeze the
karate
pinata.
chop its head off
Do
or
you want
something.
me to smash it over the top of you?
Okay.
I feel like this is going to end badly.
You shouldn't have asked. You should have just done it.
Not on your head.
Oh, okay. We're going to...
Just on your shoulder, maybe.
Okay.
Well, that's gonna hurt, man.
Oh, don't you just stop me? I was in.
Yeah, he was mid-swing. Ow. Ow.
All right, that's broken.
That didn't work.
Okay.
Well, you guys keep talking for a second.
Why it destroys the Yada. No, don't take its head
What are
off
you doing?
like that.
You can't rip the pinata.
Rip his head off.
Oh.
Those Kit Kats still sweet?
That'd be in there.
Nice.
You should keep the head.
Yeah.
Put it up on the wall.
This is a hard yada.
Yeah.
It's a good quality Yada.
He stays here now.
Yeah.
I can't.
All right, let's
Alright.
get to it later.
We'll get to it later.
You failed opening the Yada.
So, guys, we had the 100th episode.
Yes.
We're back.
Yeah.
Now, hot crack time.
Yes.
Tip of the crack. So, the Pirate Life hot crack tip of the crack.
Oh.
It's on you this week.
Well, we got bailed up by a family member at an event.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
His name's Carlos.
Oh, really?
It's our cousin.
Yeah, yeah.
He said, I listen to your podcast when I'm done listening to all of my other podcasts.
Cool.
He goes,
Nice to know where we rank
Thank you.
in the hierarchy.
Thank you
said-
for the support.
he said, hey, cuz, you're at the end. But once I've listened to all of my podcasts, he goes, then I'd, chuck you on.
How big's the list?
Oh, I'd say it'd be extensive.
Decent. Yeah, yeah. So you might.
Extensive.
Okay.
But
That's
he
all right.
said-
something.
He said, I do listen. He goes, give me a shout out. So here's the shout out.
Carlos.
Tip of the crack to you. But you're not the only one, Carlos. Sorry. Yeah, so you do get the tip
Take
of the
a back
crack.
seat.
But
You get a semi-crack.
Yeah.
another Carlos Ortiz
Yeah, nice.
and Mark Leishman
Yes.
getting the invites.
Qualifying.
Yeah, there you go.
More live players playing majors.
Yep.
Love that.
That's the tip of the crack. Now, my other tip of the crack.
Oh,
just
How many
I'm
tip of the cracks have you got?
Dude.
just throwing in,
All right.
bulk crack.
I like to buy my
Oh,
crack in bulk.
In bulk.
It's just cheaper that way. Go on.
Controversial. Controversial.
Yeah.
Winter golf.
What about it?
It's not controversial. It's awesome.
Welcome back.
That-
I'm looking forward to
you-
cold mornings,
Yeah, slop.
long, jumpers and pants and
Nah.
Well, you got yourself a new little
port. Yeah,
Grayson hoodie here.
port
Oh, yeah. Port's nice.
in the mornings.
Yeah, yeah.
Mulled
Frosty
wine, bit of
weather.
mulled wine.
I like when I can go for the green. I know the ball just
Little
stop
Flop there.
and it's not going to run on.
But
with that penetrating ball flight of mine,
you can keep winter golf.
I love winter golf.
No,
I
the
hate
only,
it.
no, hey.
It's wet.
the only
Hoodies.
thing, yeah, the only
Beanies.
thing is like we were just talking about.
I
We,
like
we
summer.
want to play on the weekend, but it looks like Adelaide's going to shit down rain.
Yeah.
I don't think it's going to be a fun time. That's
No.
the only time. But winter golf without the rain,
Yeah.
it's fun.
Without the wind and the rain.
It's nice.
It's nice.
Sometimes
Okay.
Sometimes
It's
they
not
are
really
good,
winter
yeah.
then, is it?
Oh, it is.
It's still cold.
It's cold. Cold golf.
Yeah.
Anyway, that's my tip of the crack.
Just like these cold beers.
Hot crack, Pirate Life, come at you.
Oh.
Thank you, Pirate Life. I love you. Oh, that was a shit one.
Hey, we got the crisp lager again.
So,
Spoke to them this week.
Did you?
what'd they
Say hi.
Nice little package on the way, boys.
Is it a dick pic or what we're talking here?
That's all I'm going to say.
Okay.
Nice one. All right, let's start with our golf.
Okay.
You want me to start?
Oh,
Yeah. We always start with Chris because we know it's going to be quick. Go on.
Hey, I've been too fucking busy to play golf.
I get it. You have a pregnant lady.
Yeah.
no golf.
No, I haven't this week.
Yeah,
Oh, I
chipping
had-
session at his
Yeah.
event that he had the other night.
And a nice little
We had a
event
little
there.
net.
Oh, yeah?
Had a net. We were chipping into the
Yeah,
thing.
shout out to Pete for the...
To be fair, he was chipping not too bad. This
Okay.
guy.
Good to hear.
Hey, short game.
Shut up.
You know what the worst is when someone was there and they said, "So who's the best golfer like here?
Yeah.
Who's the best out of it?" And Chris goes, "Oh, probably Steve." So then the pressure naturally like mounts to me needing to get the ball in the hole.
That's all in your own head.
No, well, it does, doesn't it? No. Well, it does.
What, in his own head that he's the best golfer?
No, that there's pressure for you to do
Yeah, you
something
just gotta-
crazy.
But it's
Just,
not,
just chip.
because then you
Just
got
chip.
all eyes.
Oi, just play like a champion.
Yeah, okay. So yeah, Chris was chipping well.
Okay.
I was sending him to the moon. That's probably about the most of your golf then.
Yeah, well, some good chipping. Yeah.
Just some chipping.
But
Next week.
gonna get those Tacoma irons. Or?
We talked about this the other
Ooh.
night. Yeah.
Yeah, nice.
Yep.
Well, we played with that Alex guy. That,
Yeah,
you know,
yeah.
and he was saying his brother got them
Yeah.
and said they're unreal.
I've thought about it.
You thought about it too?
Mm.
Yeah, nice.
But, you know,
You guys could be the Tacoma guys.
Tacoma
Yeah.
twins.
Tacoma Bros.
No?
Mm,
New
not
YouTube,
bad.
New YouTube
Taco
channel.
Taco Bros.
Tacoma Bros.
Oh, yeah.
Nice.
You know, but you knowing me, I'd think about it for like a good year or so.
No, I'm
And
just going
then-
to pull the trigger.
Yeah. That's your style.
Yeah.
Yeah, you do that.
Is that really it for your golf then?
What, that I'm going to buy some clubs?
Maybe.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Whitey, your golf.
Yeah, my golf.
You
well-
get a little sneaky. Listen to this.
What are you talking about?
Your gear.
Oh, I got fitted for a driver.
What are you?
Srixon ZXI Max. How's this? So, went down to, was it the Nalunga Hub?
Yep.
Met Cam down there. Swinging my swing. Over the weekend, I felt like I was playing okay, and I was hitting some fairways. I could just not hit a drive in the simulator for whatever reason. And then Cam kind of says to me, "Hey," like gently says this.
Stop
But-
being a pussy.
Yeah, pretty much. Stop. Like I was trying to control the shot too much. Like driver's there to smack the shit out of it, hit the ball. So I just started unleashing. But yeah, no, got it fitted and stuff.
You call Whitey a pussy.
He did. I even said that to me. You call me a pussy, that's okay. I get it, and I agree with you.
Did he agree?
So yeah, got that coming in the mail at some stage.
Oh,
so
so
you've
it's got it.
I've ordered it. Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
I love that.
It's happening. It's happening because I played with it.
That
So
just brings a real tear to my eye.
but yeah, the last time I played,
Nice.
the only time I played was the Ambrose that we played a
Yeah.
couple of weeks. But that's the last time I played, and I used that driver for that, and yeah, really enjoyed it.
You talked about me buying gear, and
Yeah,
we talk about buying gear a lot, and bags and clothes and stuff. But I think nothing makes me happier
What's
Then
that?
Whitey
than
getting-
Whitey parting with money to buy something.
Oh, yeah.
Well, it's borrowed money. It's money that I want
Doesn't matter.
in the pro shops.
Does
So
not
I have
matter.
to use it. Yeah, but no, I'm excited.
So what's the... so you're going to get the driver.
Mm-hmm.
What about irons?
That's down the line. That's
Tacoma, baby.
yeah. I need to get another hole in one to win some money. Another to win some money so I can buy some irons.
No, but you can't buy Tacomas with hole-in-one money.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, you can't, Whitey.
So I have to go into an online competition to do that then. Somehow.
Online pokies.
But in terms of my golf, yeah, I've only really played the Ambrose 2 weeks ago, and actually I've been playing pretty badly. I felt confident during that round. I think it's just the Ambrose format.
It's funny. I rolled up to the car park and I knew Whitey was getting there early because he was going to take the driver, like the loaner. out to the driving range,
Yeah.
and I pulled up and I just heard this, "Hey," and then it was old mate here in the cart waving at me like coming fresh from the range. And I'm like,
Hey.
"What do you think?" And he goes, "What do you say?" I don't want to jinx it.
I'm not going to jinx it. And that's all I said. And he's like, yeah, I get you. Because on the range, piping him and dead straight.
Been there.
Yeah. It's just range sesh. I'm like, yeah, okay. Don't want to. And then
It's the old sesh gremlin.
started well.
Sesh gremlin.
Started well, hitting fairways, and then fell away like always. But, that's just the way it is.
got bitten by the sesh gremlin.
I love a bit of sesh gremlin.
So that's the last time you've played?
Yeah, I went to the I had some time up my sleeve last night. Went to the range and
Oh, did you?
yeah,
Jesus,
same.
Invite, man.
Yeah, thanks, man.
Oh, it was a last minute thing. But same thing. I was working on driver and just I had one swing thought, and that is have a square face and hit it hard. That's my only swing thought, and same thing, just
How'd you go?
piping them.
Yeah.
Out of probably 10, I sprayed 2. The rest were dead straight. So Cam might be onto something about hitting it hard.
Sesh gremlin.
All about the sesh gremlin. But will it transfer to the golf course? Probably not. That's okay.
I've got a little bit of a bone to pick with you.
Oh, here we go.
With me?
Yeah, because remember,
Is it a chicken bone?
like we talked about the Tacoma irons. Remember we talked about like mix matching your bag.
Yeah.
Remember how like I was always a Callaway guy and everything had to match, and
Mm-hmm.
I've kind of grown up now. Like
Have you?
I'm starting to dabble with
Yeah.
with different things.
Mix
in the
and
bag.
match.
The colour of that shirt says otherwise.
Yeah. It's a childish shirt.
Hey, a real man is not afraid to wear pink.
It's a watermelon coloured pink, but go on.
You said that in the mix match bag that the irons have to match the bag,
Oh, preferably.
but I would disagree.
Okay.
I think the driver matches the bag.
Okay, end of conversation.
No, because we had this conversation on the phone and you still doubled down on it.
That's what I like when the irons match the bag.
No, you're wrong.
Unless you got like Whitey's kind of setup where you got like just a normal, like a bag brand.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, because I think the big dog matches the bag.
No.
So you think the driver is more important to match the bag than the irons?
I think if you're going to go mix match,
Well, look at Brooks Koepka, for example. He uses Strixon irons and he's got a Strixon
I
bag.
guess from afar,
and
though.
he has a tailor-made driver. So where's your argument on that one?
I guess
dipshit?
from afar, like you see a head cover. So that's the thing that stands out in
I've
terms
got a
of...
Dan Marino head cover, though.
Okay. I don't know.
Quarterback sneak.
My colleague, Mr. Marino.
Woo! How's
I'll
your
be
golf
right
gone?
back, Dan.
Well, yeah. That was the end of that
I
conversation.
have kissed a man.
You're a weird guy, Ace.
Weird guy.
Um,
How's your golf going?
yeah. I played on the weekend. It wasn't great.
Yeah.
It's, I started really badly.
Yeah.
And then I came good on the back nine. Like, actually, it was a par round, so I actually didn't play too badly. My handicap came down again, which was good.
Nice.
Wasn't the best round. It was like one of those rounds where it's like you hit a really good shot,
Yeah.
and then you hit 2 terrible shots.
Yeah.
It was just, it was always sort of like one good one, 2 bad ones, or whatever. It wasn't like consistently good or bad for a stretch either. It was kind of like I was making
Just a round.
Yeah, I don't know. It was okay.
Got
was
through it.
But yeah, nothing compares to the other week when it shot the lights.
Yeah, yeah.
Shot the lights out.
Well, this weekend it's terrible weather, but
And a stroke round.
I am playing some golf.
But are you
I'm playing Friday. It's my
I'm kinda
weekend.
looking
My
forward-
weekend's very golf. Playing Friday. Saturday we have a
Yeah.
podcast guest, which will be fun,
Yeah.
and then Saturday playing again.
Mm.
Golf heavy.
But are we not playing all three of us Saturday?
Well,
If you want to.
we got to talk about it.
Off mic.
Oh,
we got to talk
so we
to you
made
first.
plans to play the three of us.
Yeah,
Now you've changed those plans.
I'm open to play. I would love to play with you.
Say that again.
Yeah, we'll talk about that off mic.
Oh, because you don't want to humiliate me in front of the listeners.
Humiliate me. What a dickhead.
Yeah. Well, yeah, that's
nothing of the sort.
I think that's our golf.
Yeah, no, nothing really, nothing major for me.
Huh.
Probably anything for me is Acacia asking me what I wanted for my birthday.
Ooh.
And I said I wanted.
Our birthday is coming up.
Yeah.
Our birthday's
So-
coming up.
2 days apart.
So what did I want? And I said, well,
What do
it has
we
to
want?
Be golf related. But then she said, oh, what do you want? And I said, I've kind of got everything.
Don't say that.
Ask for a simulator.
I did. I did. 100%.
Fit it in
I
here
did.
somehow.
Yeah, it won't fit.
No,
but
it
like
won't.
I did ask. Not that I have anywhere to put it, but the kind of the thing that stood out to me was because I was like, well, I've got. I mean, driver's okay. 3-wood I could replace, but I don't really need to.
If you tear down that wall, you could probably fit a simulator in it.
Now it's the ceiling height.
Ah,
I need that extra clearance. You know.
You do.
Yeah.
Tear down the ceiling. You'll be all right.
I'm sure I will.
You'll find a way.
So, and then I got the wedges. So I've got all my wedges. I've
Yeah.
got the irons. I've got my putters. Like bag. I said if she finds the Masters Strix and Stand bag, that's number one.
Jesus, don't ask for much.
But like I've got the bag. I've got everything. The one thing that stood out to me, and I wanted to get your opinion on it.
Mm.
I was like, it's almost because I've got all I need to get.
Mm.
Remote control buggy.
I mean, it's fun. It's cool.
I mean, like that's the time you get it, right? For a present. You don't.
Yeah.
I wouldn't go out and just go
You
buy
don't
one.
need
You're not
it.
going to spend your own money on it.
Yeah, I'm not gonna. Well, technically, it is my own money because we're married. You know what I mean?
What are you, a 1950s
What do
husband?
you think? What do you think about the remote control buggy?
Okay.
And how do you feel about
Yeah,
people that use them?
This is what. That's what I wanted to ask you. That's what I wanted to ask you. What do you?
You know how
think
you
of
feel about my pink shirt?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it? What do you think about it?
it's pretty cool.
See, like it's one of those.
You know what? It depends on the person.
See, it's one of those things that like when you it's just. I feel like when you see people using them, you're like, what a fucking twat. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
No offense to anyone that listens.
but I don't know if it's because I'm a povo
Yeah.
and I don't
Oh.
have one and I don't buy one that like because if I had like it would be awesome not having to push the cart around.
Yeah.
Oh.
It's 100% me being jealous.
Yeah,
And not being able to
but
afford it.
do you know-
Because
I think
Nah, it's not that.
You know what I
if-
think it is?
If I had money and I could do it, I'd be like, you're using your
Nah.
hands like a fucking idiot.
I wouldn't do it.
You know
I
what I
would-
think it is?
I think it's pointless.
Nah, it's not.
Because it takes so much effort to push a car.
No,
That's
hang on.
poor thinking.
Hang on, no, hang on. It can. A really windy day, really like wet weather.
Yeah, I get
or
tired
like
out
hot
after
wet-
18.
Nah, this is someone coming that doesn't play enough golf.
Yeah.
Oh, because
Oh.
because you can't use your hands to push a car.
Oh,
Take a hike.
no. No,
Jesus.
I-
How dare you tell me to take a hike?
I've always thought that. I think it's when people they walk with like too much swagger.
Yeah.
when they've got the remote.
Hey, nah. If you're walking around with a remote control,
Okay,
if
look at
if
him.
you're an actual adult
No, look
walking around with a giant remote control car carrying your clubs, don't be walking with swagger.
No, but what I'm saying is, like, look at him. Next time you go out in the course and someone's got one of those remote control, like motor caddy things
Yeah.
or whatever, 100, like they walk.
Oh,
Like
yeah, they do.
own the course.
They do.
Now, hey, again, I'm not knocking them. It's
Yeah.
just that's what they look like.
Do I think it's lame?
I kinda,
Do I think it's lame? Yes.
Yeah.
But it's also
would I have it?
that is from jealousy as
Yeah.
well. If I had one, I'd be walking like Vince McMahon, throwing my hands around.
Well,
and
they
shit.
do. They do.
Yeah, oh yeah. Chest up.
Well, it's like when people when they go, like when people buy like convertibles and shit like that.
Oh,
It's like
yeah.
it's not really practical.
Yeah.
Like, but
Yeah.
but if you had the money, you'd take one, or like if you
Oh,
were
yeah.
given one, you'd take one. It's
I-
kind of that. It's what I feel
I
about it.
want the hair to freaking,
I don't know.
sway in
See,
the wind.
either way, I could be walking with swagger on the course.
I just think in all of
if you got one, I would give you a lot of shit for it. But know that that's from jealousy as well.
all useless inventions, I just don't know why that has to be a thing.
Because it does, Chris. You get
You do
knackered.
get tucked
I'm
out.
knackered after. Are you not tired after 18 holes?
That's
If
got
you're
nothing,
walking the
yeah,
course?
yeah, but that's got nothing to do with pushing a car.
It does a
It
little
does.
bit.
Nah.
It does. You can. Hey,
Oh yeah.
back me up.
Oh, 100%. I
You've
am.
still got to walk,
I'm tuckered out
yeah,
after.
but you're pushing.
and then you don't have anything to lean on when you're walking.
Yeah, you just
When you get puffed
Find a
halfway
tree.
through walking down the 16th, you got nothing to lean on because it's already winding its way through there.
I just guess
It
you're
annoys
a
me.
I guess you're a better athlete than
I
us.
started this conversation not really caring. I started this conversation not really
Yeah, you
caring about
really-
the remote control buggy. Now I'm angry.
Calm down.
okay.
Lower that voice.
Sorry, I brought it up.
Yeah, yeah.
So yeah, that's my golf. Not much stroke. I'm choking on my own rage.
Yeah, yeah.
Stroke round this week,
Fuck.
but we'll talk about it off camera. Maybe you could come and join us there.
Ooh.
Yeah, I like that.
Mm.
I like that a lot.
Oh, do you?
In the
Sneak-
afternoon.
Just sneak him on, yeah, because no one else is in our group so far.
Yeah, exactly. Get your handicap.
Oh, you could say you're just playing for your
Could do.
Do that.
yeah. Get your first taste of comp.
You'll be with me and Steve. You'll be fucking sick.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, nice.
Nice. Lock it in.
Lives on this weekend.
Is that was that the segue?
No. No, it wasn't, but it's a pretty dynamite one, though, isn't it? We're not going there yet, though.
No,
No.
We've got other things to talk about.
your attitude.
Talk to me.
Okay. Yeah,
My
yeah.
attitude. My attitude's fine. No, in episode 100, we launched the Watering Hole Song
Yeah.
playoff.
The championship.
Let's talk about these.
Yes.
So we launched with 3 first-round matchups.
Yeah. And we're not that's still open.
Voting will stay open until the conclusion of the first round. But what we thought is we were going to do a couple each week. What we thought is we might as well run the rest of round 1,
Bang them out.
and then we're just going to, dang it.
Yeah, yeah. Okay.
In the words of the great Chris D'Elia,
Yeah,
we'll just chuck them all out there.
Yep.
To vote on.
Yes,
I like
chuck 'em
it.
out.
So
Let's chuck 'em out, man.
let's recap what we did last week. We had
Yeah,
Mal
it's-
Baker
hang-
versus Mason Nutt.
Sorry, side note.
yeah.
Chris is going to be reading them because Whitey asked him to.
I fumbled on some words. I didn't like it. I'm like, yeah, I'm not the reader. I'm just here to pepper in some light humor.
Can I reveal what you did after the episode 100
Please.
on the way home? Went home,
It wasn't even the way. It was on the way home in the car.
practicing how to say Peter Malinauskas.
And now
Malinauskas.
Yeah.
Malinauskas.
I don't even want to do it right now.
Can you give me 3 Peter Malinauskas in a row?
Peter Malinauskas. Peter Malinauskas. Peter Malinauskas. Yes.
Oh,
So you don't want to read these?
Hell no.
So, anyway, he was in one of the first matchups versus Clint Steindl. At the time of recording,
no, don't give it a
no?
No.
Oh, no, that's true because there are behind. I was going to say there are behind closed doors votes as well.
Yeah, yeah.
So the way we're doing it is you can vote on the story
Which is only up for 24 hours.
and or the post, which stays up.
Mm.
For the
So if you want to
duration
see the first 3 matchups, go on our Instagram
And on Insta.
and vote ahead.
round. Hey, we've got some big matchups.
Yeah.
Give them to me.
By the way, I was listening to this I made the playlist of all the songs, and I was listening to it walking my dog this afternoon, and I was vibing. There's some songs in there. There's
Yeah.
some bangers.
Now, I went through and did kind of like a mock bracket.
Mm.
Not with actual results, but
Like a mocktail. but
kind
with
of.
brackets.
You do realise that we're going to have a 3-song
Person
playoff.
final.
Yeah, yeah. That's
Yeah.
all right. I like that.
Yeah, I like that.
Top 3.
Like you said, like Australian Idol.
Yeah.
So someone's going to walk away from this being the Cosimo DeVito.
By the way, what does our winner get? We going to give him something? Should we give him a signed picture of us?
Yes.
We should
Yes, I
actually
think we should.
frame it and all sign it.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think that's what... Yeah.
You're the Watering Hole song champion.
Yep.
Yeah,
Got-
cool.
God, I hope Pat Perez wins.
Yeah.
Oh,
Because
God.
that's just kind of like repaying things, isn't it?
Yeah, that is so
That he
funny.
can-
All right,
Good
let's
photo
get
of me
through
up.
them. Let's go. Give them to me. Give them to me.
All right, first matchup.
Yeah.
Or for the rest of round 1.
Yes.
Oh, this is good. Ron Chopper,
Oh,
George Michael, Careless Whisper
Yeah.
versus Kevin Kirk, The Who, Eminence Front.
straight up. I already know.
Yeah.
Yeah,
See-
I think it's pretty straightforward. I love Eminence Front,
the
Because of
song.
Entourage.
Yeah, I do too. When he said that, and I was like, yeah, that's
Oh, and it's got like cool vibes.
The thing is, Careless
intro.
Whisper, it has so many ticks for me. First off, the intro is iconic. You know the song as soon as you hear the intro. Tick. Hilarious.
Yeah.
So fucking funny. Tick.
Ron,
Nostalgic, like that. For me, hot favorite to take it the whole thing.
yeah.
One of 'em.
Hot favorite.
one of them. Yeah, there's a handful here that could go all the way.
Yeah.
I can't wait for Ron to get a signed picture of us.
Yeah.
He used it on a video too recently, and
Yeah,
it just works.
it's
Just with his whole character and everything.
Yeah,
you
yeah.
know, the whole. Yeah, it works.
So I think you know which way we're going on that one. Like
I
I said, I like the Who. I like them and it's
I
front.
will give props to, like, if you're thinking as these people as individuals with their song, it works for Kevin Kerr. I think it's a cool song.
Yeah.
I think
the thing
But-
for me. You're gonna get my vote if it's funny, nostalgic,
there's
cheesy. There's so many things for me that
This
I'm
is
like,
the thing
yeah,
about the Watering Hole song.
yeah,
It's got to tick a lot of boxes.
yeah.
You know, you can't
Not
just
everyone
do it
ha-
just by being cool.
But
Why?
the thing is, everyone has a different box to tick.
Yeah.
If you know what I'm saying.
Just stop.
If you're picking up what I'm putting down.
So
So
the judging panel in here, we're gonna say.
I think
Ron
we're going
Chopper.
to go with Ron Chopper there.
yeah,
So, are we endorsing the votes? Then,
I
or
guess
not?
we're endorsing.
we're taught
Like
I
a-
initially thought we were going to put our votes in, but I voted for some.
I mean, I voted.
Yeah,
for
yeah.
one or two. Yeah.
But I mean, like you endorse a political candidate, you might
Yeah, endorse
throw
a song.
Yeah, you might.
Well, it's just an opinion, isn't it? Really.
yeah, that's
Yeah.
right.
What a lovely event we have here.
Yeah.
Next one. Now this matchup is a bit of me.
Is electric.
Yeah.
I can't remember what matchup this is.
This is very, and it's not because of just who it is.
Yeah.
It's Pat Perez,
Oh yeah.
Iron Maiden, Aces High,
Yep.
versus Took Miller, AC/DC, Thunderstruck.
So this
Which I
is-
think that could take it out.
This is for
This is
all the
the other
metalheads. This is for all the shred gods out
Yeah.
there. Shred
Yeah,
lords.
this is for. This is for all those Grange members that
Like to get down and dirty.
they like to
shred.
enjoy the watering hole. They're the ones that voted for Live to Stay.
Thunderstruck could go all the way.
Yeah,
intro alone, I think.
Yeah, that's another thing. The intro, you know the song straight away, gets the people going.
I listened to that not that long ago, and I was like, yeah, this would go off on the watering hole.
Oh yeah,
I reckon I'm gonna have to give it to Took Miller.
I
and
think
say-
Took takes that as well.
Yeah.
yeah,
And again, I think we got some favourites.
coming out hot.
Yeah,
Yeah.
coming out hot.
I reckon he at least makes it to the final three.
Yeah, yeah. So
You
what?
reckon he makes it? You
Again,
reckon-
depending on brackets.
Yeah, that's
well,
the
this
thing.
is the thing.
This is only the next round's just the quarters. Then you have to get to the semis and then the final three.
And
so
then you got the Royal Rumble at the end.
exactly.
Royal Rumble.
I want to toss our songs in the mix.
Oh,
Sorry, throwing curveballs out of nowhere, but
I guess we have to settle on one though.
yeah, true.
yeah.
My musical
we could have,
taste
you know what?
dance, you know.
We could have. No, but I don't want to win. I don't need a signed picture of myself.
I do.
I want to sign a picture of you guys.
Yeah, yeah. So we all lock in.
I think we're
Thunderstruck?
Took Miller.
Yeah, Took Miller.
Yeah.
Sorry, Pat. A little bit of a live matchup here,
Yeah.
and you guys said two good songs, and when you listen to one, you thought that's the clear winner
yeah.
until you listen to the next one.
Yeah. Yeah, I
So-
know. Yeah.
It's Rick Shields, Kanye West, All of the Lights.
All of the
lights. All of the Ricks. All of the Ricks.
See what
Yes.
I hear that now, and I think of the dance.
Yeah.
Versus Suan Heng, Dua Lipa, Levitating.
See, when I first just saw the matchup and the songs, I'm like, okay,
Kanye.
Kanye is a clear winner. But today, walk and listen to
Kanye
the
in
songs.
that era.
You know,
Maybe not so much now.
you remember me, man.
Yeah.
I used to get down on the dance floor. I used to carve it up. When I heard Levitate, I'm like, oh, this is.
You mean used to?
I'm old now. My knees hurt.
You can still throw it around.
Not quite like I used to, but yeah, Levitate. I'm leaning towards that. It's a great song. It
Ooh.
pumps me up.
The thing about the Dua Lipa songs, they got great bass lines.
Oh yeah, it's a vibe.
You know what I mean?
I'm all about that vibe.
All about that bass.
Huh.
I'm still going to go.
I'm going to stick with Rick.
I'm going to stick with Rick because,
All
again,
the Rex.
you know what I loved about Rick when he was talking about that?
Yeah.
You can tell he's thought about it.
Oh, yeah.
Because
yeah.
it was, the lights going, it's flashing,
Yeah. He sold it. He sold it.
All of the light. When he said it, I was like, yeah, he knows. He knows. Rick knows.
It's just when I was listening to it and I was thinking about
You're a natural,
myself. I got to lock in Levitate.
Really?
Oh.
Yeah.
Nah.
Team Suan.
Yep.
I'm going our boy Ricky.
Yeah.
See what the people think.
That'll be
Interesting.
close.
I think Kanye will take that out.
Yeah, Kanye will take that.
I reckon. But
I mean, unless people aren't into Kanye right now, that's just a...
I mean, yeah, for other reasons, you got to take that out of it and just listen to the music and think about yourself in that
Separate
situation.
the art from the artist.
people-
Thank God, no one has a Diddy song on here.
I'm glad Rick didn't choose a different Kanye song. Cut that out.
Nah, I can stay in.
Leave it in. Go ahead.
Speaking of Diddy, did you see
Oh,
that?
no. Stay on course. Stay on course.
Okay.
Oh God.
It wasn't anything too
Just stay on
controversial.
course.
All right, next matchup.
Yeah.
Ben Dixon,
Yes.
young MC Buster Move
Yep.
versus. I'm going to say this is going to be a real dark horse.
The darkest.
I love
Yeah.
I love the man,
Yes.
Jay Reeve, sensational Alex Harvey band Hammer song.
Yeah.
I'm going Ben Dixon.
Yeah. You got to
That's a good one.
bust a move.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because it's one of the... I reckon that's severely underrated. Not
See,
because
I
I
don't-
think it's a great song. I just think for vibes when it gets going. But
Yeah.
again, that's more of a... It's not a great... it's not the best out of the group, in my opinion. But it's a good song to be on the watering hole.
Yeah. If I heard that, drinking at the watering hole, I'd bust a move.
Yeah.
I'd get
Yeah,
into
see,
it.
I don't really like the song.
Oh, really? I love that song.
Nah, but I just think it fits. But to be honest, if I had pick between the two songs, I like Hammer song better as a song.
Mm.
But
In terms of
in
this context,
yeah, I think Dicko's got this one.
and I think that's going to be a real clean sweep. Unfortunately, I love you, Jay, but
Yeah.
Yep, I think we're in agreement there. Really, really tough matchup next.
tell me,
Nick Haslam, Live Adelaide tournament director.
yeah,
Fisher, Take It Off.
Yeah.
Now that's
Going to be hard
that's
to
a
beat.
live anthem.
that is a Live Adelaide
Yeah.
staple
Versus Sebo,
from Hackers.
Labouche, Be My Lover.
Now that ticks some boxes: nostalgic, old school, hilarious.
Camp, like he said on the episode.
Yep. But
Yeah, I'm going to take it off.
yeah, Fisher, you can't go past it. It's just we've seen what it's like on the watering hole already.
But the intro. La-da-da-dee-da.
Yeah. True. Oh, you're swaying me. Oh, that is a tough one. That's a good. That's a
yeah. Wanna be my love.
such a good song.
Yeah, that one.
Oh, take me back to the 90s. God.
I think, you know what? There's no wrong answer in this.
I'm going Fisher just
You have
because
to
it's-
lock something in though.
I'm going to go with I'm going to go with Sebo.
Yep. I think I'm gonna have to go Fisher. I feel like it's the vibe of
But
Live Adelaide.
I kind of feel like when Take It Off drops, then it comes in with that.
Yeah.
I just picture the ball just getting hit at that exact moment. It's just all, and it's kind of all building there, and then
Yeah.
it just drops. And I don't
Which
know.
Live player already?
Cam.
That's
It was
right.
Cam.
But see, and that's what I mean. It's something we've seen already. We
Good
haven't,
point.
We haven't seen
And
Be
I
My
like
Lover.
But we've
original.
seen it for a reason because it works.
Yeah, but there's no reason that Labouche wouldn't work.
That's true.
I'm still.
Yeah, I'm gonna go Fisher.
I like the points you're throwing at me. I appreciate them. I'm going Fisher.
Okay. This is a good one. Spud. And I'm picturing Spud walking out to this song too.
Side note: Spud will be playing. I think he said he was going to Sweden next.
Really?
Ooh,
Yes.
shout out to Spud. Hot crack coming at you.
Yeah. Oh, he makes me laugh.
We walked around with Spud a little bit this year at the Pro-Am, and,
Yeah.
I'm picturing him walking through the tunnel with this song playing.
What song is it?
If he walked out to this song,
It would go off.
it would fucking erupt.
Yeah, pandemonium. Like
this
just
could win.
out of control.
Yeah.
This could win.
It's one of my
It
original.
was one of your choices.
Yeah,
Shania Twain, Man, I Feel Like a Woman.
give him the trophy.
Yeah.
Give the man the trophy.
I think he's going to be in the
The final three.
in the Guy Sebastian, in the Shannon Knoll, in the Cosimo DeVito position.
Australian Idol.
Straight off the
Idol.
bat. Down, 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 down. Let's go, girls. Like,
Yeah.
And Spud walks out. You know what I mean?
shoots, gets an
He-
ace.
It's just,
Yeah.
it's
like,
the best.
That's another song. The intro straight away, you know the song. It's
giving-
catchy as
I think
hell.
it's good.
I love Shania Twain.
Now, the next-
Stephen, I love Shania
Yeah,
Twain.
you do love Shania Twain.
Who's the poor person going against that?
So it's Grace.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, yep.
Now, Grace threw us a bit of a curveball.
We couldn't find this song on
You-
Spotify.
You can't find this because it hasn't actually been released. It is on YouTube.
Yep.
Dom Dollar did this song at a festival.
Yep.
So it's Dom Dollar's remix of Black Betty.
Yes.
It's essentially like the Spiderbait version
Yeah.
with
With
some pretty filthy beats on
some,
it.
some Dom Dollar filth
Yeah.
over the top.
Tasty
You know
hats.
that thing above his lip, that
Yeah.
filth? It's got that Dom Dollar filth.
Some chicks love that.
Look,
filth.
and before I listened to it, I was like, oh, Shania Twain in the bag. But listening to that, I'm like,
that would go off.
this
That
song,
would go off on the watering hole.
this song slaps.
Oh, shut the fuck up.
Steve, I'm just telling you, it
Oh,
slaps.
shit, man.
It's a good tune. It's
I
gotta
gotta
listen
give
to
it.
it.
I gotta give it to Spud, but that is a close,
yeah.
Yeah.
close second.
There's a couple of
Yeah.
songs. That song I feel like that song should be in the second round, but you're going against the Queen.
Can I? Yeah.
You're going against Shania
Shania or
Twain.
Grace?
Beyonce.
Shania Twain.
Can I just say though, I think Grace wants this trophy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
She's already.
It's just hard because you can't promote the song because it's not,
Well, we'll give you the Spiderbait intro because the
Yeah.
intro is essentially the same.
no,
Yeah.
But
it's different.
go to YouTube
Yeah.
and check out the.
Listen to it. It's really good.
Yeah, it's good.
But in saying that,
Oh, I love this track.
nice.
This next matchup's awesome as well. It's actually one of these is probably one of my favourite songs on here.
Mm.
Probably not a watering hole, but anyway. Wade Graham,
Yeah,
Yeah.
Luke Combs, When It Rains It Pours,
good song.
Great song.
versus Ben Campbell, Shabuzi, a bar song.
I'm gonna go with Wade Graham and Luke Combs
I'll-
because Luke Combs is
Yeah.
one of mine.
It's Wade Graham for me.
Yeah.
However, we've seen Shabuzi work.
Both-
I love the fact
for
that he
me-
picked it and he doubled down, and that was his song in Adelaide at the watering hole. That was cool. But I'm gonna have to go with When It Rains It Pours. by
Yeah.
Luke Combs.
I
'Cause-
love the way it worked out. It was a little country showdown.
Yeah,
Yeah. For me, these songs are about on par with each other. I could go either way. I'll probably lock in Luke Combs, but
so Wade Graham.
yeah, I think go Wade. But
The
yeah.
intro's better on Luke Combs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, 'cause it
Straight
just comes
straight
straight
into
in.
it. Yep.
Surprisingly, though, do you reckon? I reckon a couple of guys had some country songs on the watering hole.
Yeah.
I don't know if country works on the watering
Caleb,
hole.
yeah. Who had Florida Georgia line? Was that Charles Schwartzel?
Yeah, I think
Schwartzel.
so. And I think, yeah, there was someone,
Caleb
Caleb
Surratt.
Surratt had, obviously, but yeah, I don't know if country works on the watering hole. I reckon it's got to
Yeah.
be,
You know what I'd like to hear?
it's got to be either some really some house music, or it's got to be like some rock. Yeah, it's got to be something
Hey,
special. It's got to be
someone-
real special.
someone go achy breaky heart.
Yeah, that would
Start
work.
line dancing prior to teeing off.
That would work.
That would work. Give us a show.
Just give us
Jazz it up a bit.
Just
Give
Do
us what
something.
we want.
Yeah.
all right. Final matchup of round one, and then we're going to progressively release these throughout the coming days.
Yeah.
Clint Newton, Kasabian Fire. Now, he said that
great
this was
song.
his song when he was playing in the Super League in England. So when he scored a try,
Yeah.
that's-
when he crashed over and got a meat pie, and it was a
Yeah.
Premier League song a few
yeah,
years ago.
Premier League. Yeah,
Versus Declan Fraser, Kendrick Lamar, Bitch Don't Kill My Vibe.
I'm going Kasabian.
Yeah.
I'm going Bitch Don't Kill My Vibe.
Yeah?
Yeah, I love that song. Absolutely love it.
Yeah, I don't know.
Kasabian.
Yeah, Kasabian.
It's another close matchup for me, though.
Yeah, no, Kasabian.
Going Kendrick.
Now, if you want to win the signed photo of the watering hole,
It's hilarious.
like obviously Gravy and Hoppo
Yeah,
want to win the sign because they got right behind it.
and shout out to both of them.
Yeah. Legends.
Hoppo shares everything we
Yeah.
do. So yeah, he's a big supporter.
Good people.
Good people, good vibes, and shout out to Gravy. He's the man.
So they'll come up. You'll all be tagged in. You've all got your chance
Yeah.
to win the signed photo.
Imagine that.
A signed carton of milk.
Signed shirtless photo of Whitey.
Nice.
Ooh. How do I enter? Hot crack.
But yeah, we'll get them out this week. And then, I guess, when is it next week?
I don't know.
Or should
There's
we let it
matchups?
Should we let it marinate?
We might have to let it marinate a bit.
That's fine. Go to the quarters, then the semis.
We'll see.
See how we go.
We might be able to get it done in a week.
All right.
Easy.
So, we're heading into a live week.
We are indeed.
We're
Feels like a lifetime since
Yeah.
our last live event.
We've had a major
We have in between.
in between. But we're back.
We were having a debate before about Virginia
Mm.
that we couldn't remember, but it was Greenbrier was West Virginia last year, and they're not going back to
West
Greenbrier.
I was sure that was going to Greenbrier this year.
Yeah, they're not.
Mountain Mama.
Take me home.
Country road.
No, we're at the Robert Trent Jones Golf Club in Virginia. Hey, do you know who's a member here?
Who's that?
Trump.
Barack Obama.
Oh.
Very cool. Close. Good call.
Yeah, private members only club. And
Nice.
what's the crack, Barack?
Well,
Very classy.
it's been a while.
Yeah.
It's been a while since we've had some
Some action.
So we obviously got to do our tips. We got to do
Yeah.
fantasy. We got to get to that as well. But let's rip through it. So who's the guys in hot form
Can I just say something about the course first?
Please.
So
Please.
much water.
Oh,
Really?
So much water. The back
Gotta
nine
hit it
I think
straight.
goes along water. There's I think it's the 11th. That there's a par 3 over water onto a peninsula green with trouble on 3 sides.
Wow.
Okay.
And there's a bit of that. There's a bit of shots over water, kind of stepped greens a little bit, so landing spots are going to be important, accuracy is going to be important, putting will be important.
Interesting.
So who are the guys going in that
Well,
are going to be some favourites?
Bryson won the last live event,
Yep.
and then he came second in the last major. So, going into some form. Lucas Herbert recently won. He's been playing well on live.
Yep.
Leishman.
I was going to say Leash. I feel like this is kind of
Yeah.
I don't know. I feel like with Leash getting, I was going to mention him as well.
There's a couple of guys, in some good form. I don't know.
We haven't really talked about standings since Korea, have we?
I was-
Overall standings.
Where I was going to go. So what are the standings?
Well, Bryson's actually gone his way into second now.
Yep.
So Waco's still first
But
on 125.
Bryson and Ram are like a point apart. Less than a point
Less than
apart.
a point.
There we go.
So Bryson's 105.35, Ram's 105.16. Sergio's still hanging on in fourth, but his last 2 events he's had a T42 and a 50, so
He made some comments recently saying that I think he wouldn't accept an invitation to the Ryder Cup because of his form of late.
Yeah, because he made the cut, didn't he?
Yeah.
Like just
Mm.
at the PGA.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then he had a
But he
shocking
had a
day.
shocking day. Yeah.
Am I right in saying too? I read somewhere this week that he's back on the DP World Tour now.
I'm not too sure.
I think he's paid all his fines and he's going to be back. I think he's going to play before the Open
Oh, awesome.
on
Yeah,
DP. So
Yeah, sweet.
Yeah, I don't know. It's just really bizarre because he was in
in hot form last year and the start of this year.
That's kind of coincided a little bit with Fireball's form in general too, hasn't it? Because they've taken a bit of a dip.
Yep.
Not in the pool.
They'll go out.
Nice. Very cool.
So give us the rest of the standing.
Terrible.
So it'd be Lucas Herbert somewhere up there.
Lucas Herbert's 5th. Sebastian Munoz 6. David Puig 7. Burmese in 8. Carlos Ortiz 9. And Leash is in 10.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Which is pretty cool.
Yeah.
Leash now in the top 10. So
yep.
Herbie and Mark Leishman.
So, and then we got teams as well, obviously.
Yeah, Legion's in 1st. Fireball's 2nd. Crushers 3rd. Ripper 4th. Torquay 5th. 4 races hanging around in 6th. They've been okay. They've had 2 podiums this year. Stinger 7, Range Goats 8, Smash 9, High Flyers 10, Majestics 11, Clicks 12, Ironheads 13th.
Mm-hmm.
Ironheads.
Yep.
All right.
Very interesting.
I just hope I'll hope they do another final round like last year. Come from nowhere.
Oh, yeah.
So this is a brand new course. We haven't seen this course yet.
We haven't seen this course yet.
Exciting.
So our tips are going to be very random.
We're going to be... you're going on basically what you think of the course layout. Hazards everywhere.
Yeah.
Accuracy is going to be rewarded. Staying out of the water. Good putting. Being able to read greens that are undulating.
Well, let's just go straight there, as we haven't got really
or
much
it's just vibe.
to go. Well, we haven't really got much to go on about the course. I mean, we haven't seen it yet, so it's good to have LIV Golf back for sure.
Yep.
This is going to be a good test for some of the guys, obviously coming off the PGA. Let's go tips.
Okay. I'm gonna throw Lucas Herbert into the mix.
So you reckon he's going to win?
Yes.
Yep. Chris?
John Rahm.
John Rahm?
I think he'll carry that form from the PGA.
Yeah.
Oh,
It looked like he was kind of back.
I'm going to go Bryson again.
Double header. He's in form.
Yeah. I just feel, again, like heading into US Open next, and I don't know.
He's peaking.
I feel like he's hitting the sweet spot. So
Yep.
Bryson for me.
Teams.
I'm going to go Ripper. I feel like I think Leishman's going to play well, and I think Cam as well is going to maybe not top 10, but top 20.
Yep.
So I think Ripper.
I'm going to go Crushers. I think Chucky was awesome in Korea. Bryson will just roll on. I think Paul Casey maybe plays well on a course like this.
Yeah.
And,
He's been okay.
I hope Lahiri stays out of the water in this one.
Yeah, that's the X factor, isn't it?
I'm gonna say Torquay.
Yeah.
I don't know. I feel like Neiman's still just gonna be around the mark, and Ortiz as well. So
yeah.
I'm gonna say Torquay.
Love it.
Nice one.
Do you want to go straight into it?
Let's do it.
Let's go into fantasy.
Woohoo!
Are you ready?
It's been a while.
It's been a while.
Yeah.
So hopefully I've still got
All the information.
all the information
Yeah.
somewhere here.
Trades.
We always, unless you've got some real...
Let's go through where we're all at first.
I can't even remember my team.
So the winner of the last event, as you can tell by the colour on the screen, was Green Machine in Korea.
Boo.
Nerd. So in first place overall is Green Machine on 402 points. In second place overall is Junkyard Pigs, 375 points. And in third place overall is Bounce GC, 260 points.
That's a nice hot crack, dude.
That's a nice little tip of the crack there, Chris.
To myself.
So Chris, you're over 100 and something 115 points back from Whitey. So you got a bit of ground to make up. What's the play?
You need a captain's win, and you need some points.
Why don't we go through those squads?
Squad. Yeah. You want to go? Oh, you want me to
Yeah,
read out the squads?
please,
All right,
yeah.
okay. So Bounce GC at the moment, captain is Cam Smith, Brooks Koepka, Pat Reed, Dustin Johnson, Bubba Watson, Dean Burmester.
Happy birthday, Burmy, as well, by the way.
Happy birthday. I was trying to think of a
Yeah, same.
Play on Wednesday. No, couldn't get
Wasn't
on.
there?
Green Machine is John Rahm, captain. Bryson DeChambeau, David Puig, Phil Mickelson, Abe Ancer, and Carlos Ortiz. And Junkyard Pigs is Waco Neiman, Tyrrell Hatton, Sergio Garcia, Lucas Herbert, Seb Munoz, Louis Oosthuizen. So, yeah,
All right,
some
well-
tasty squads. So,
Why don't you?
Korea, Bounce GC finished last. No, they didn't. Junkyard Pigs finished last
Oh, yeah, I did. Yeah.
with 16 points.
Damn it.
Bounce GC finished second with 47 points, and Green Machine finished first with 66.
Mm-hmm.
So, the moves, JP first, Bounce Machine, and then Green Machine.
But
Trades.
what if we wanted to talk some deals?
Yeah.
Please.
Like, what if I was to offer up Dustin Johnson?
What do you want for it?
Well, that's
What do you want for it, man?
All numbers here, all
how
business.
How much do you want for it? No, well, make me an offer.
No.
What about a pick?
He really wants to pick.
Yeah.
You're always keen to do a deal.
Yeah, man. I'm not stupid. We don't look stupid.
Dustin Johnson and Brooks Koepka.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
Double
for what?
header.
Oh, here we go.
For what?
Got his attention.
No, I don't want it.
For a
Well-
pick.
I want Cam Smith.
That's his captain at the moment.
For what?
Phil.
No, that's disrespectful.
Phil's probably higher in the standings, isn't he?
In the food chain.
Hmm.
What about for David Puig?
For Cam Smith. Come on, man.
He's
A waste of
Higher.
higher in the standing.
Getting you more points.
You're wasting my time.
You got to think about numbers.
See, he's too addicted to the name.
He is.
What did I say to you? You got to get some young studs and try and get some picks in.
Listen when you talk.
Yeah, you should.
Have fun
He's
with
doing.
it.
Anyway.
You got Cam Smith, Gapke, Reed, and Johnson. That's a good, and you got Burmy as well. Like you should be.
Burmy
Yeah.
should be in your starting four.
Yeah,
100%.
Yeah.
What do you want for Burmy?
Yeah, good question. What do you want for Burmy?
Oh, they're coming for Burmy. Oh, well, again, you've got to, like,
David
if you want...
David Puig for Burmy.
I mean, they're 7th and 8th in the standings.
David Puig for Burmy.
But Burmy's just had a better track record of getting it done.
Okay,
So that's a no.
that's a no.
I feel like the start of fantasy is always, so let's talk trades, and it's just...
Yeah, because you
Yeah.
guys don't want to deal.
You got to
No, you've got
you
to
need to come
like-
in. You need to come in with a plan. If you want to do trades, you come in saying, "I want to
said
trade you for this person."
I said I would take picks for my players.
I don't want to give up picks.
Yeah, I don't really want to give up picks either because I got two of them.
I'll
I got
give
mine
you...
and yours.
I'll go... What about Cam Smith and Dustin Johnson for my first rounder?
It doesn't. But I'm higher. I'm higher than you this year, and I'm set up nicely for next year. So
And
why would I do that?
so you got to fit them in
Because
your
I gotta
squad
fit them
somehow.
in.
Do
my
I have?
squad.
Do you have my first rounder?
Yes.
So you're relying on me to putt for you to get a high pick, though. What's to stop me from just banking all of them?
He'll still
And hit him
get
off the
two.
mat.
He'll still have two.
Your ability.
Yeah, nice.
That'd be ridiculous. You send me putt.
That'd be
You're-
ridiculous.
You're a putz.
It doesn't matter. I either get the first pick, the second pick, or
If
the
you
third
piss
pick.
me off in trade talks, I'm just going to hit them all off the mat.
We did a fair deal. You're telling me to trade you back the deal that I traded for.
Yeah, you should have never done that deal.
You should never have done that deal.
Remember how
No,
much?
no, hang on. No.
Remember I
He
was
took- he
crucified
took-
for that.
He took a risk,
Yeah.
and it didn't pay off.
Hey, at least I'm keeping it spicy, not like, nah,
Hang on,
no
hang on.
deals,
But-
nah.
But to be fair as well, it could pay off. There's still time. Anyone
oh, yeah,
could
it
win.
might. It might.
Hey,
It won't.
Cam might,
but it might.
Cam might win. DJ might finish second, and Brooks is third, with Pat Reed in fourth, and then suddenly you're back.
Do you have 2 first-round picks?
Yeah.
So why don't you trade me yours?
Nah.
So,
No,
so
wait.
So
ahead.
yours. Otherwise, we're putting. Anyway, yeah,
so
go on.
we
Let's
putt for
hear.
we putt for each other,
That's confusing.
and then there's incentive.
But why would I do that?
Because you don't need two first rounders.
You're such an idiot.
Struggling.
Because you're going to kill the next season of fantasy.
Struggling. No.
You killed the next season of fantasy. Your decisions did, not his.
All right,
I'll
let's
get
get in.
I'll get my way out of
Let's
this.
get into the moves.
I'll
You ready
work
to
my
make
way
your
out.
first move, Whitey?
Yes.
All right. So, what is the first move?
Sergio is going to the bench.
Oh,
Munoz is coming into the top 4, starting 4.
no surge.
No.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Whitey cutthroat. All right.
That's a nice part of life.
Bounce GC is just trolling the standings right now just to see what he can make happen. Actually, I might do the same.
Dustin Johnson's going to the bench.
Really?
Yeah.
Why?
Well, he was just trying to get rid of him just before, so it makes sense.
I
Go
feel
on.
like he's all right. He just needs
Yeah, he plays well, and then he has a bad day. I feel
yeah, but
most
it's only
weeks.
one bad day, you know.
Nah, Burmese coming up.
Burmese coming up. I'm coming up. So what are you doing?
Burmese in, Dustin Johnson's out.
Dean Burmester. What? You've seen something you like?
No.
He's seen something you like.
No.
I'm about to steal it. About to steal that idea. Oh, Taylor Gooch is available, isn't he? Taylor.
Do you trust him after just one good performance?
Yeah, but if I
Where
pick
do
him
you-
up,
where-
if I pick him up, he'll start
Third.
winning.
Where do you
Third.
third? It's not bad. I can drop Bryson for him. That's what I
Actually,
think.
his last 3 events haven't been that bad.
Yeah,
Third, T13, T12.
that's what I'm saying. Drop Bryson for
He's
him.
got his way into the lock zone now.
Who are we talking about?
Gooch.
Huge.
He's above Hatton.
True.
Hatton's not gone so well.
No, he's
You probably should look to deal him.
please.
Nah.
DJ?
No.
Koepka?
No.
Cam Smith?
All right, my first. So Green Machine's first move is. Oh, what do I do here? Phil's going to the bench.
Yep.
Nah, yeah, Phil's going to the bench, and Carlos Ortiz is coming in.
Nice.
Yeah, I mean, that's the right thing to do.
I think so.
So JP's second move.
Junkyard Pig's second move is pass.
Pass.
Nothing.
Nothing.
Nothing for you.
Ah, right.
Mm.
So Chris and Bounce GC. You got the second move. What's your second move? What's your
I'm
second move?
toying with the idea of a captain change.
Silly.
You reckon?
No, I'm just being an idiot.
There's 2 players in my starting 4 that are sitting above. There's actually 3 players out of. So all 4 of my starting 4 are in the lock zone, but the captain is the lowest place out of the 4 of them.
But maybe the highest potential to win.
But if you look at Cam Smith's last 3, T7, T5, T9.
Who?
Cam Smith.
Yeah.
Smithy.
But there's just something.
About Burmy.
Nah, not even Burmy.
Brooks. Interesting.
And I feel like I've got to make a splash.
You do need a splash.
So I'm going to make a captain change.
2.
Brooks Koepka.
Oh.
I don't think that was the move. But
I've got to make a splash.
try. Watch Cam Smith win now. Hey,
Still 40 points.
still 40 points. You can't, can't be upset at that. Actually, watch Dustin Johnson win now.
Yeah, probably.
Probably.
All right. And Green Machine's Second move is Phil Mickelson is dropped
No, don't drop Phil.
and Taylor Gooch is in.
Bounce reject.
Tasty.
You reckon?
Consistent lineup. Watch this. Watch this space. All right, so let's rip through the teams real quick then. So
Rip
Bounce GC is now Brooks Koepka captain. I reckon you've had the record number of captains, I reckon.
Yeah, I would say so.
So Brooks Koepka captain, Cam Smith, Pat Reed, Dean Burmester. On the bench is Bubba Watson and DJ. Green Machine is John Rahm captain, Bryson DeChambeau, David Puig and Carlos Ortiz. And on the bench is Abe Ancer and Taylor Gooch. And Junkyard Pigs is Joaquin Eamon captain, Tyrrell Hatton, Lucas Herbert, Seb Munoz, and Louis Oosthuizen and Sergio Garcia on the bench.
Mm-hmm.
Give me your emergencies.
Louis and Sergio on the bench.
Correct.
Give me your emergencies. You got Bubba and DJ. Got to go DJ, surely.
Yeah.
My emergency is going to be... No, fuck it, I'll go Gooch. Taylor Gooch. And Junkyard Pigs.
Louis.
All right.
Do we know if Ben Campbell's back this week?
Not sure.
I think I don't know if he's back this week, but I think
I
he's
thought
on the mend.
I thought it was Virginia that he'd penciled in, but I'm not 100% sure.
Take me home.
I think we've from all reports seen the last of Brandon Grace this season.
Ooh.
Really?
Yeah, I think he had surgery.
Oh wow.
May not sure. May or may not play again. Probably plays this week. Makes a dick of me, but
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure he had surgery.
that would not be good for him.
Well, he's sitting in 49th. He's in the drop zone. So
Relegated last year.
All right, before we finish up.
Yeah.
So we've also got our tips. Is it going to be a good time to watch? Probably not if it's in the US. It's probably going to be early.
nah, it's gonna be pretty ordinary.
Yeah. Okay.
Talk to me.
Yeah.
Like,
I think we're talking probably. Yeah, I think we're looking at probably 2-3 a.m. starts. Maybe even earlier than that.
that's usually when I sleep.
Mm.
Damn.
All right. Before we finish off, obviously we've got to get out and play some golf together, which we'll talk about in a second. Just before we finish, a couple of gear things. Titleist are bringing out the new irons. You seen them?
No, I haven't.
They're on so the new T series, so the T350s, T200s. They look so good.
Oh really?
They're so plain. I'll show you afterwards. Like they're just
Yeah.
but it's classy.
Yeah. Slick.
Real
Titleist.
nice. It's almost
Real
enough.
tight.
It's almost enough to make me go,
I'm a Titleist guy.
yeah. Until
Until.
the other piece of news was Strixon had brought out the US Open bag, or their All-American line.
Oh, I haven't seen
So
this yet.
the ZX irons, they had like a nice little red and blue sort of colorway on the
Hell yeah.
logo on the irons, which look really nice.
Yeah.
They got the balls, they got head covers, but the bag, stars and stripes. It looks really good.
How cool of a job would that be
to design golf
to
bags.
design the bags that drop every year for the majors?
Incredibly
Yeah.
cool.
Someone gets paid a shit ton of money
Mm.
to do that job.
Yeah.
I'd do it for free. I would.
Hopefully someone buys.
Anyway,
Maybe
that's
we should design our own watering hole majors bags.
fucking hell. It doesn't stop.
It's a good Christmas present.
Well, guess what, guys? I think we may just scrape under an hour. So
No way.
no.
No,
Where are we at?
we're going to be over.
All right. Anyway,
Damn.
that's all we have time for tonight. Let's talk about golf in a second.
Yep.
What we're going to do.
So you don't humiliate me in front of the listeners.
We'll see you next week,
Okay.
and we'll obviously discuss who's going to win LIV Virginia.
Mm-hmm.
So keep watching and
And
tune in
potentially
for next week.
potentially first round results of the
Oh yeah, can't wait.
Yeah.
the race for the signed photo.
All right, that's all of it.
See you next week.
Bye-bye.